My name is Benson Otim, the Chief Executive Officer of Princo Group Ugand Ltd. Our center of operation is here in Lira, but we operate in North and Northeastern Uganda and part of West Nile. Princo Group has three major products, and the first one is grain of taking. Under grain of taking, we have sesame and cocoa. We have a component of service that is technical assistance, which we extend to farmers' organizations that are cooperatives and farmers' groups. We have worked with farmers' organizations in northern Uganda and part of Karamoja and part of West Nile. And currently, we are working with over 15,000 farmers. First of all, I'm a farmer, and I have a background of training in organic farming, sustainable agriculture. But going beyond that, I also look at the challenges that many other youth and farmers were facing in northern Uganda. Most of these challenges are challenges to do with environmental degradation, soil deteriorations, and low prices. So we have been looking at opportunity where we can actually extend my services, the support, to support other farmers that are working within the space. Looking at unemployment among the youth, I have seen that the only opportunity that youth are having in this region is through agribusiness. And by them being involved directly in production and the productivity of the different value chains that actually we are doing, would make them to have a meaningful life, and they can educate themselves. And for parents, they can actually send their children to school. So many of our farmers in the space here, in this part of the region, were facing challenges of paying school fees, meeting their day-to-day living. So I looked at opportunity where I can use my skills, expertise to support organized farmers groups. And I think this is the primary reason why I'm actually taking this business seriously. When we receive the farmers, we first of all onboard them. We have them profiled. After they have been profiled, then we take them through tailored trainings. We train them on specific areas which are very critical for our value chain.
Princo has supported me in my farming activities in many ways. One, Princo trained me to go organic and to keep the environment green and to do the production based on organic system.
We have a team of extension workers that actually go down and train the farmers on the best practices to conduct sustainable agriculture, how they can actually look at food safety, post-harvest handling, also the right seed selections and where to get the seeds from, and sorting, grading, traceability, look at the hazards, the risks involved actually in farming. So all these are components of our sustainability. We prioritize knowledge which actually moves to farmers.
We used to use chemicals in our management of crops, not only with the cocoa, but others also. But now, since Princo has trained us that we should do organic farming, managing our crops through organic methods. Our sprays, we are using organic materials.
Princo Group benefited a lot from UGEFA partnership. First of all, we had efficiency in our business operations. So we build credible records, having formal engagement with actually farmers' organization. This came as a result of the training. We also benefited from the exposure, the networking events, business linkages. Whenever we move, we were in a better position to look at how we can actually create value for our business. Before UGEFA, we were not very intentional on green manufacturing. But as we talk right now, we have scaled our operation intervention to look at how we can actually move forward. Access to working capital. It was very challenging for bank to trust our company because our company is a growing company, expanding company. Financing was utilized in three broad ways, but the first one was extending the support to our farmers' organization, the cooperatives. We provided trainings on organic farming, training on quality, training on traceability, training on financial literacy. We need to operate in a wide space. An operation in a wide space involves a lot of capital for operation. The other challenge that we have is access to market. We cannot actually be in this space without proper access to market. Most of our markets are markets which are not properly regulated. There are no proper standards. So if we are to access standardized market which actually can take us to export, it requires that we need to have the standards like organic certification, which is something that actually the company is still actually managing to work along. We see ourselves the leading exporter of sesame and cocoa. We see ourselves as a reference point for green manufacturing technology. And we see ourselves competing with other suppliers of organic products in the EU market. We also look at the size of our working capital, growing to over $10 million in the next 5 years.